ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। We have seen in the last class the first two cases of Pratama Vibhakti, the first two cases of that is Pratama Vibhakti and Ditya Vibhakti of the Ikaranta, Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, and Rukaranta also, I think we have seen, right?
Yes, Guru.
Yes.
We have done Rukaranta also, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Chitra.
Yes, yes, Rukaranta also. You remember as much you can, because you know this Shabda by heart. This is all only to create more interest in you. That's it. Nothing else. How it is done. The certain rules, maybe we may be knowing. Certain rules, new rules. So without the sutra, we are trying to learn this. And in the process, other things will come. So other information that will be helpful when we study other topics like Nakaranta. We saw Nakaranta at the end of the padam of the Pratipadika, Pratipadikantasya Padasya, Lopaha Bhavati, like Rajan, Raja. And in the last class, I think we did Karin also. Now we know Karin Shabda, right? Karin,
Yes,
Rajan, we know it. One thing you can note, because since we covered that Nakaranta I was about to teach you before, but here we got a chance to see that. Nakaranta, I'm not typing here, I'm just going to say it. You can note it down. Nakaranta Pratipadikam can be divided into two types. Ananta Nakaranta, Inanta Nakaranta, or Ananta and other than that. Other than that, only Inanta is okay. That's why I said Ananta, Inanta. For Inanta Nakaranta Shabda, only in Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, you will see that Dirghatam, Kari, for example, Karin, Kari. After that, it is Karino, Karinaha, Karinam, Karino, Karinaha. Okay. Whereas Ananta, if you take Rajan, for example, Raja, Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam. When the Sarvanavasthana Pratyaya, Su follows, Raja. Then when the Sarvanavasthana Pratyaya, Au follows, Su Au, Raja, no. It means when Sarvanavasthana Pratyaya follows, Anantasya Upadayaha, what happens?
Dirghatva.
Dirghatam Bhavati. That's why Raja, Rajano, Rajanah, Rajanam, Rajanau, right? So when Sarvanavasthana Pratyaya follows, Anantasya Upadayaha, Dirghatam. Upada is what? Ananta Pratipadikasya, Rajan Shabdasya. Upada is Akara.
Akara.
When Saranavasthana Pratyaya follows, becomes Dirgha. What about Karin? Upada is E.
Ikara.
Therefore, it will not.
Mm.
Okay. This is, if you know this, then Rajan Shabda, Karin Shabda is done. But Rajan Shabda not done. Why? Because what about Dvitiya Bhagavachanam Rajnyaha, right? Dvitiya Bhagavachanam is Rajnyaha. Similarly, if you take Atman Shabda, Atman also, what type of Shabda? Ananta or Inanta?
Ananta.
Ananta.
Therefore, Upadayaha
Dirghatvam.
Bhavati. Sarvanavasthane Pratyaya Pare, right? So, Atma, Atmano, Atmanah, Atmanam, Atmano, then
Atmanah.
Atmanah. So, Rajnyaha, Atmanah is there. That we will see later. That is not our scope of study here. That, but this much you know. This is a side, topic which came up here when we did Rikaranta. So it will become easy later when we study Nakaranta. Okay, fine. Let us continue this. We'll come to Nakaranta little later. So Pratama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti we saw for the Shabda, the Ajanta Shabda, the rule and all I taught you. So what will happen when Ajadi Pratyaya follows Purva Savarna Yoho, Purva Savarna Dirghadeshaka Bhavati? The rule, right? But there is an exception for what? For the Akaranta Shabda, if it is Jadi Bhakti Pratyaya, then it will not happen, right? Rama Shabda doesn't happen. It happens only for Hari Shabda, happens only for Guru Shabda, only for these two only it happens. I mean, it happens means for 1, 2. For 1, 3 it will happen, Rama. Because Ijadi Bhakti Pratyaya we said, right? For Akaranta Shabda, Ijadi Bhakti Pratyaya follows, Purva Savarna Dirghadesha doesn't happen. Suppose if it is Akara, it will happen. Like Rama plus just Ramaha, right? Okay. I hope we follow. You have gone through what we have seen the last class. Again, otherwise everything will become new. Okay. So I take for granted that you know what you have learned, what you have studied in the last class. Okay. With that background will move because we are going to learn something new also. So this what we learned that must be available with you for application, or even at least for even understanding what I'm going to say. Okay. So with that background, otherwise I have to teach you again the same thing only. For Rikaranta Shabda we saw when Sarvanavasthana Pratyaya follows, Gunadesha happens. So that is one thing you can note. So therefore Pita, I leave it. Pitra plus Au, Pitarau, Guna happens. Pitar plus Au, all those things we have seen. Now, Pratama and Dvitiya we have done. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do Napumsakalinga we'll do later. I mean, Napumsakalinga also, in between came, I taught you. Now, Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachana. Onwards, we will see. Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Let us take Rama, Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Rikaranta. The same way we'll take Ikara, Ikara, Ukara, Rikara. Now let us take for Rama Shabda. Rama plus what is it? Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya.
Ta.
Ta.
Ta. Content of Ta is therefore Rama plus A, what will happen? What rule will apply? You cannot apply Purva Savana Dirgha. Why? Purva Savana Dirgha you cannot apply. Why?
Ajadi it is.
No.
It is not.
Hmm?
Mm,
I think I have written.
It's not followed by.
It is Icha. It's not it.
No.
It's
No. When followed by, please see. This is a rule. Okay, I have written here. Read this. Anybody, please read.
When followed by Ajadi Vibhakti Pratyaya of Pradama Vibhakti. Oh, it is Pradama Vibhakti. Au and Jas. And the Tiya Vibhakti. So out and Shas.
That's
Purva
all.
Savana Dirgha happens. Yes, only the
What about Tritiya then? Will it happen? No.
No.
Because we forget this. That's why we tend to apply Purva Savana Dirgha even for Tritiya. No. For Tritiya, this will not apply. Purva Savana Dirgha Desha will not apply because very specifically said it is only for Pratama and Dvitiya. Okay. Therefore, for Tritiya Bhakti, you cannot apply that. Understand? So please remember that rule. For Pratama and Dvitiya only Purva Savana Dirgha Desha. Not for Tritiya. Right? Okay. Now, for Tritiya, what will happen? Simple. That's a special rule for Rama Shabda. This is for Akaranta Shabda special rule. Replace Rama by Ina. That's all. Replace Rama by Ina. Akaranta Shabda. I mean for Adanta Shabda. For Adanta Shabda. Adanta meaning? Or Akaranta. Okay. Adanta, Akaranta, same only. For Akaranta Shabda, for what is the for Akaranta Shabda, the Ta will be replaced by what? Ina. Okay. See, I type the rule. You can follow it. Ta is Tritiya, right? Ta. Nasi. Nasi is
Saptami.
Nasi is Panchami.
Nasi is Panchami. Then Nas.
Shashti.
So these three will be replaced by Ina, right? Ad, then Sya. It's a rule. For Akaranta Shabda, Tag Nasi Ngas will be replaced by Ina Ad Sya. Now you can write a sutra, in fact. Tag Nasi Ngas replaced by Ina Ad Sya respectively, right? Now if you write sutra, what do you write? You know what it is. What is Stani, what is Adesha, what Vibhakti Stani would be, what Adesha, what other Vibhakti Adesha would be, you know it. How do you write it?
Stani will be Shashti.
Therefore, what are the Stani here?
Ta, Nasi.
Nasi.
Nasi, Nas.
What is the Shashti Vibhakti of this? Pratipadikam. Ta, ngasi, ngas. That's the Pratipadikam. Okay.
Hmm.
What is the Pratipadikam? Sorry, what this is the Pratipadikam. What is the Shashti Bhakti of that? Ta, ngasi, ngas is the Pratipadikam. Okay. Stani, ngasam. Like what Shabda? You take Marut Shabda.
Marut.
For Sutra, always we go by Marut. Okay. Don't think Sakaranta. Sakaranta means Sakaranta Shabda. We should know. Not like that. Marut you take. Marut is Halanta Shabda. That is Shabda. That's the declension we follow for forming the words of the sutra, right? So therefore, ta nasi gas is a pradipadikam, like Marut Shabda. It is Halanta Shabda. Shashti Bhakti. For Shashti Vibhakti will be Ta Nasi, right? Eta Marut becomes Marutam. Therefore, this will be Ta Nasi Ngasam. Marutam. Ta Nasi Ngasam. Okay. What about the Adesha?
Prathama vibhakti.
Therefore,
Inaha.
not together. Ta Nasi Ngasam will be replaced by
Inaha.
together. Ina Atsya.
Inatasyaha.
So Ina Atsya is Akaranta Shabda, Rama Shabda. Therefore,
Inasyaha.
Inatsya. Simple. This is a rule. This is sutra. Tagasi ngasam minatsyaha. If you do the melanam, no sandhi possible. Melanam, if you do, it will be like this. A plus A is with sandhi that. Now, if you tagasi ngasam minatsyaha, this is the rule. This is a sutra. You see how simple is that? If without explaining, if I have written like this, then you will not understand what is this. Let's look at Chinese. Tag nasi ngasam minatsyaha, right? Chinese language. Sutram this is. Okay. So anyway, I will write it separately for your understanding. Ta nasi ngasam ina atsyaha. So ta will be replaced by what? Ina.
Ina.
Then a plus e will become
A.
Yeah. What's on the
Gunasandhi.
Gunasandhi? So that you know, the a plus e is Gunasandhi. Therefore, you get Gunasandhi. Ramena.
Ramena.
After that,
Natvam happens.
exactly. After that, what will happen? What is the rule for Nattom? That's why all these things are taught in the beginning. Should come handy now. Should be available for your application because you know it. Nattom. Nattom says
Nakara replaced by Murthanya Nakara. Dante Nakara replaced by Murthanya Nakara.
when? How?
Preceded by
And
ik.
Ref, preceded by Refa. And intervening should be at, ku, or pu.
Exactly. Not ik. That is what you are saying is Shatvam. That is not
Okay.
here. Repa, Shakara, Rikara, they are the Nimitta. Any one of them should be there, preceding. Or even when intervened by at letter, ku, pu, etc. You see the intervening letter. All are allowable, permissible letters, right? Therefore, Nattam happens. Therefore, Ramena. That is how we get Ramena. Nattva Vidhi. Right? Ramena. This is only for Akaranta. This is only for Akaranta. Similarly, Sarvanama Shabda also, now you know. See, Sarvanama Shabda also, you know it. If you take the Tat Shabda, Sakataute, Tam Tautan, then what is it after that?
Then
The Tad is replaced by Ta. Suppose you assume Tad is replaced by Ta. Tat Shabda, Ta. Ta plus Ina, Tena. Kim Shabda, Kim is replaced by Ka. Ka plus Ina,
Kena.
Kena. Sarva plus Ina,
Sarvena.
Sarvena.
Purva plus ina.
Purvena.
Purva is also Sarvanama Shabda. So all these you can see now. All Akaranta Shabda. Pala plus ina. Napumsakalinga.
Lena.
Palena. Done. You see. So, one Shabda. Napumsakalinga also we the process it is done. Napumsakalinga. Pala plus su. That also we have done. I just type it here. Napumsakalinga. I'll do it here. Napumsakalinga. You can see. Tritiya Ekavachana. Pala plus ina. Palena. Replace is only for Akaranta Shabda. Please note. So Palena. That's it. Palena happened. Simple. So once we do Rama Shabda, Pala Shabda also like that only, right? Napumsakalinga, we know. Okay, what about Vari?
Ikarant.
That is Ikaranta. There you cannot apply this, right? For example, Vari. Vari plus ta. Is it Akaranta? No. Therefore, nothing happens. What you have to do?
Vari plus A.
Vari plus a. But something else happens. What is the pratyaya there? Vari plus na comes. Therefore, it is not ina, but it is something else. It is something else. We'll see that later. That is another rule is there. That is, this is replaced by na. It's a rule. Ango na astriyam. I think that's a rule. Anyway, that we will see later. Don't worry about that now. Anyway, for Vari is different. Not ina. For Pala, it is ina because Akaranta Shabda. Okay, don't worry about Vari. Everything if I say, then it becomes problem. Now let us stick with only Pullinga and the Napumsakalinga also same. So Rama plus ina. This is a rule only for Akaranta Shabda. Please note. I have written here, I have not written the explanation. So from this you can understand. So Ta missing Assam 3, 3, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1 will be replaced by Ina Atsyaha. So you get simple. Now for if you take Ari, what will happen? Ari plus Ta. It is 3, 1. Ari plus Ta. Ari plus Ta will become
Hari plus A.
Ari plus A. But what is the form? Ari plus A. What
Arena.
is the, yeah, we have Arena. Therefore, there also some other rule comes. So if that rule is not, then Vari also it is possible, right? So Vari also we can do. Anyway, so this rule. Okay. So I'm taking Ikaranta now. From Akaranta and Ikaranta jumping. I hope it is not confusing. Please note here. Akaranta, we can do Akaranta one and then Ikaranta and Ukaranta, but I am just doing everything all one. So you can follow. It's now here Hari plus Ta Tritiya Bhakti Ekavacham, therefore different rule comes. This is a rule that's what I told. Angho Nastriyam. That is for this here, this Ta will be replaced by Na. It's a rule. It is by a rule that is the Ta whose content is A, right? That is replaced by Na. Na is Dantanakara. After that, Nattam happens, therefore it becomes Mudranakara because Hari Repa is there. Now, here you can see Hari plus Na. How this Na from how it comes here, what is the condition? That is this Tritiya Bhakti Ekavachanam, the Ta is replaced by Na provided the Pratipadikam, Pullinga Pratipadikam, Napumsakalinga Pratipadikam enjoys a particular sanya. Enjoys a particular sanya. What sanya? Okay. Now here comes the critical thing. Please pay attention here. Okay, 1 minute. Akantasham. So before we proceed here, I will introduce one sanya. I give you Nadi sanya and Gi sanya. Nadi sanya and Gi sanya. What is that? I will explain, and then we can do the formation. Okay. Now, please see here. Sorry, plus star. What will happen? For that, first let us learn this sanya. Nadi. Nadi means what? What do you understand by the word Nadi? Nadi is Ikaranta Shabda, right? Nadi means not river. I mean, of course, it is river. But as a sanya, it is a sanya as a name, it is not a river. It is a sanya given to the Strilinga Shabda. Please note, Nadi is a name. These are all Akritrava sanya. The names like Gunas, Vriddhi, etc. Similarly, this Nadi is a natural sanya. The sanya given to Ikaranta Nitya Strilinga Shabda. Nitya Strilinga Shabda. Nitya Strilinga Shabdanam and Ukaranta Nitya Strilinga Shabdanam Sanya Bhavati. Ukaranta Nitya Strilinga. Ikaranta Nitya Strilinga Shabdanam Ukaranta Nitya Strilinga Shabdanam cha Nadi Sanya Bhavati. You understand? Ikaranta, the Shabda which ends with Ikaranta, and it must be Nitya Srilinga. Please note. It should be Nitya Srilinga. Example, for example, if you take Gauri or Nadi itself, you take. Nadi is Srilinga, Nitya Srilinga. There are some Ikaranta Shabda, Dirga Ikaranta Shabda. So Pullinga also it is that we are not talking about. That's why Nitya, the word is that word, which is always Strilinga, ending with Ikara or Ukara, gets a Sanya, Nadi. You follow? I'm introducing the Sanya. Based on Sanya, certain Karyas will happen. The translation of this Nadi Sanya is those feminine words. Those feminine words, and they are Nitya. Okay, those feminine words those words which are feminine always. Okay, I'll make it. Those words which are feminine always. Those words which are feminine always, ending with, please note, ending with Ikara or Ukara gets the Sanya Nadi. Okay. In fact, we are not using this Sanya here, but I have to tell you this Sanya. Through this Sanya, I'm going to introduce another Sanya. So please follow. Those words which are feminine always ending with ikara or ukara. Get the sanya nadi. Therefore, Gauri is, for example, Gauri is what sanya? The Shabda enjoys Nadi
Nadi.
sanya. Any other Nadi sanya you can give example? Any
Saraswati.
Saraswati. Saraswati Nadi sanya. Gauri is there. Then Nadi itself, right? All these are, even Stri also. Stri is always Nadi sanya. Please note. Stri is always Nadi sanya. All these are Ikaranta. What about Ukaranta? Vadu,
But who?
then any other Ukaranta. If it is there, you can add. All these are Shabdas are Nadi sanya. Shabdas itself. Please note the Pratipadikam itself enjoys a sanya. So you know now Padasanya, Bhasanya, you can add this also Nadi sanya, right? Pratipadikam itself enjoys Nadi sanya. So Nadi sanya, it's clear. Now, suppose if it is not Ikaranta, Ukaranta. It's not Ikaranta, Ukaranta. If it is Rasva Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Srilinga, then will it enjoy Nadi sanya?
No.
No.
It will not enjoy Nadi sanya, right? But it will enjoy Nadi sanya. I will make this as point number 1. Please see. Those words which are feminine always ending with ikara, ukara get a sanya nadi. Now, number 2, we are extending this nadi sanya even to ikara, even to rasva ikaranta ukaranta strilinga shabda, even to rasva ikaranta ukaranta shabda. See, this sanya is extended even to rasva ikara, ikaranta strilinga shabda. Rasva ikaranta. Please note strilinga only. Always it's all strilinga. Rasva ikaranta strilinga and rasva ukaranta strilinga. This sanya is extended even to rasva ikaranta strilinga shabdas. Strilinga rasva, okay, shabdas here. Shabdas. When condition is when it is followed by a ingit pratyaya. As I type, you follow, you will understand. This is a little complicated only, yes. But anyway, we'll learn it. Nadi sanya, you know, Ekaranta, Ukaranta, Nitya Srilinga Shabda, get a sanya Nadi. Then that sanya is extended even to Rasva Ikaranta, Strilinga Shabda. Strilinga important. We are not dealing with Strilinga Shabda. Why you are discussing? Because we need that. We need another sanya, therefore we need to know this sanya. Okay. But this sanya will be useful later. This sanya, the Nadi sanya, is extended even to Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta Shabda when it is followed by Ngit Pratyaya. Now, do you know any Ngit Pratyayas? In fact, this sentence is not yet completed. We will complete it. But please tell me, do you know any Ngit Pratyaya? Yes, any Ngit Pratyaya. Ngit means where Nakara is it letter, right? Yes. You know it. Not I don't know, you know it.
Ing
What is that? Huh?
4
Nasi
1.
itself.
Exactly. 4-1. Nge, ngasi, ngas, all are ni, are there. 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. What are they? So just chit abhyam bis. Then ngebhyam bis, ngasibhyam bis, ngas os am, ni os sut. All are there, right? 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. Those are the nit pratyas. That is what it is here. Nit pratyaya means 1, then 5-1, 6-1, and 7-1. Understand? So nit pratyaya means don't confuse with sarudhatukam, ardhatukam. We are not dealing with the dhatu here, right? Therefore, there is no scope of that coming here. We are dealing with pratipadikam. So nit pratyas. And another, okay. Now, what is the connection? Why you are discussing this? There's a reason. Now you see point number 3. You see the connection between each. First, I introduce what is Nadi Sanya. Very clear, I hope. Nitya Strilinga Ikaranta Ukaranta. Second says this Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta also gets Nadi Sanya provided followed by Nit Pratyaya. Right? Okay, here we can write the example. We write the example. Example, you tell me. What are the examples?
Mati.
Very good.
Mati.
Mati. Then
Dhenu.
Mati. Dhenu. Two examples. Okay. Enough. Because Ikaranta, Ukaranta. Now, third one. So these 2 points, first 2 points deal with what Shabda?
Ikaranta, Ukaranta.
Strilinga Shabda. In general, right?
Strilinga.
Now we are doing Rama. We are doing Rama, Hari, Guru, all are Pullinga. Now you see the connection with the Pullinga. Now we say this Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta Strilinga Shabda, when followed by Git Pratyaya, we said. Now, okay, third point. I will connect this second point with the later point. Okay. Now let me introduce another one point. Okay, let me point number 3, but I will type it heading later. Now, Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta Pullinga Shabda and Napumsakalinga Shabda. Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta. Now, Strilinga Shabda we have dealt. What about Pullinga Shabda? Those words which are masculine and neuter. Those words which are masculine and neuter, not always. Those words which are masculine and neuter, ending with Ikara or Ukara, they get the Sanya. Gi. Gi Sanya. Gi is a Kritrima Sanya, artificial. No, it's a Gi. There's no word Gi. Something Gi, Gu, like that, like T. We know T Sanya. What is T? Achontyadi T, right? Starting from the last touch up to the end. Just some Sanya, some name, some short name. It doesn't have any meaning. Don't look for the meaning of the word T or Gi or Gu. But that's the meaning of the word Nadi. Nadi means river. But as a name, doesn't refer to that. Here as a name, Sanya. But Gi, it's an artificially created name. Kritrima Sanya, created one. So Gi Sanya. As we have named Dirga Ikaranta, Dirga Ikara, Dirga Ukara, Strilinga Shabda Nadi. Similarly, we give the Sanya, Gi Sanya to Rasva Ikara, Ukaranta, Pullinga, and Napumsakalinga Shabda. Understand? You understand the name? Ikaranta here. I will do Rasva Ikarantaha Rasva Ikarantaha Rasva Ikaranta Ukarantaha Pullingaha Napumsakalingaha Shabdaha Gisanyakaha Bhavanti. They can enjoy the Sanya Gisanyakaha. Just giving a name, okay. Name you can understand, naming. So example, Rasvaikara Ukara,
Hari.
yeah? Hari,
Hari.
Hari can say Hari.
Bari.
Ukara is Guru. That is what
Guru.
we are going to see. Then,
Hmm.
and Napumsakalinga, you can say
Bari.
Bari.
Vari.
Similarly, Madhu,
Madhu.
Madhu,
Hmm.
right? All these shabdas.
Hmm.
So Gisanya, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta Shabda. Now, please keep these points 1, 2, 3. Nadi Sanya, first 2 points. And second point, I introduced Gisanya, right? Here. But it is not really, I'm going to mix up these two. At this point, it should be clear. So I will change the heading now. Nadi Sanya / Gisanya. Because there is a sambandha between the two. What sambandha, how it is connected, we will see. First, I explain what is Nadi Sanya. And the third point, I explain what is Gisanya. Now, something I will add here. Here, this, after this. Here I will add something later. Okay. I will extend that. But up to this, you follow what I'm saying, the sequence. If it is understood in this way, I tell that it will become easy. Later, after I add, modify this. Then if you read, it becomes difficult. Okay, you please follow this. So is it clear? There's 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Next.
Adi Sanya, Rasva Ikara Ukara, followed by Git Pratyaya. Adi Sanya, then Pullinga Napumsakalinga Shabda ending with Ikara Ukara get Sanya, Gi. The format, this form will not be same. The format will not be same. It will change. We'll do that later. Now, coming back here. Hari plus ta. Now, Hari plus ta. What Sanya the Hari enjoys?
Ki Sanya.
Gi Sanya. Because Rasva, Ikaranta, Pullinga, Shabda, Gi Sanya. Right?
Hmm.
So, Rasva, Ikaranta, Pullinga, Gi Sanya. This Hari enjoys Gi Sanya. So, there's a rule. The word which enjoys Gi Sanya, right? When followed by ta pratyaya, the ta is replaced by na. It's a rule. Ta should be replaced by na for gi sanyaka shabda. Ta must be replaced by na for gi sanyaka shabda. It's a rule. Therefore, vari also become varina. Therefore, only guru also becomes guruna. Because Hari, Guru, Vari, Madhu, all these enjoy what sanya?
Ki
Gi sanya.
Sanya.
Gi sanya is important.
Hmm.
Pullinga, Napumsakalinga, Gi sanyas are important. In Strilinga Shabda, Nadi is important. Okay. Fine. So now what happens? Hari plus Na, it will become Harina. Then after that, Natam happens. Then after that, Natam happens. Hari plus Harina becomes Harina. Natam,
Harina.
right?
Hmm.
So Natam. Okay. You may ask, why you introduced Nadi Singha? It's not relevant. No, it is relevancy. That's why Nadi Singha. I started with the Nadi and then Gi, because Gi Sanya is connected to Nadi Singha. So therefore only I introduced like this. And you will see the significance why it is like that later. Now, third point only, we need to know at this. at this point, third point only you need to know. That is the words which are masculine and neuter ending with rasvaikara ukara get the sanya gi. This you need to remember. Therefore, Ari becomes Arina, Ari plus Ta, Ta becomes Na. Similarly, Guru will become
Guruna.
Guruna. So, what about Pitru? Pitru will become Pitrana. What about Pitru? Guru, okay, Guru becomes Guru plus Na by the same thing. Do you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes,
Some network issue. Okay. Guru plus Na. Guru Na. What about Pitru plus Na? What about Pitru plus Na? Pitru enjoys what sanya?
Doesn't enjoy.
does not enjoy ki sanya.
Does not
Is
enjoy gi
Rikaranta.
sanya.
Does not.
Please note. Don't say gi sanya. Only ikara ukara only you say. So for Pitru, what will happen?
Gunadesha will happen.
Pitru plus Ta is A. So here what will happen? Gunadesha. If it Gunadesha, Pitra will become Pitar.
Pitara.
Then Pitara you will get. No? Not Gunadesha. You know what happens? Answer is Pitra. Therefore, what happens? Not a difficult question, no? You know it. Pitra tat Rangakarya. Oh, what is that? What is Rangakarya? The form is Pitra, right? You know. Pita, Pitaro, Pitraha, Pitaram, Pitaro, Pitruna, Pitra. Pitra you get. So what happens? Pitru plus A. Pitra is not a Gisanya. Okay. Yen Sandhi, come on. What is that? What else is happens? Pitru plus A. What Sandhi? Yen Sandhi. Yes or no?
Yes.
From the answer you can know, right? What has happened? Yen Sandhi. Simple. Iko Yen Achi only. Ik letter followed by H. So simple. Therefore, here we don't apply Gisanya and all because this is Rikaranta. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes.
So what we have learnt now is Ari and Guru, Ikaranta, Kasva, Ikara, Ukara, Pullinga Shabda enjoys a Gisanya. When it enjoys a Gisanya, Ta will be replaced by Na. That is the only thing. Pitra, nothing happens. What about Kartru? Same thing. Kartra becomes?
Kartra.
Kartra.
It is Yen Sandhi, right? Nothing happens. So Kartra plus A becomes Kartra. Just Yen Sandhi. Okay, now we have done Tritiya Bhakti Ekavachana. So same way we can do for Napumsakalinga also. Now we can go back to Napumsakalinga and do it. Okay. Napumsakalinga, Pala plus Ana we have done already. Then Vari plus. Vari what Shabda? Gisanya.
Gisanya.
Therefore Vari, that Ta will be replaced by Na. So this is Varina. Ta will be replaced by Na because you know Gisanya. So after that what will happen? Varina. Nattum happens. Varina. Nattum. Then similarly, Vari plus Na. Madhu.
Madhuna.
Madhu also Gisanya Kashabda. Madhu plus Na replace A by Ta by directly Madhuna. Therefore you get Madhuna. No Nattum here. So done. Then coming back to the Pullinga, Tritiya Bhakti Ekavachanam we have done. Tritiya Bhakti Dvivachanam. Tritiya Bhakti Dvivachanam, you see. See, Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi Vibhakti, Panchami Vibhakti, Shashti Vibhakti, Saptami Vibhakti. There only this Sanya, this Gi Sanya, Nidhi Sanya is important. Chaturthi, I mean, Dvivacha Mandal, it is not important. Now, Tritiya Dvi is, this Sanya is not applicable. So, let us do. What will happen here? Let us take Rama. I will do Rama, Hari, the same order. 1 minute, I'll copy paste it. The whole thing will copy and then remove it. Now, Tritiya Vibhakti, Dvivachana. Rama plus Rama
Bhyam.
plus Bhyam it is. Right? So 3-2. Rama plus Bhyam. What will happen? Rama plus Bhyam. Now, Rama plus Bhyam, you know the form is Rama Bhyam. Right? Okay, let me go from the reverse. You know the form is Rama Bhyam.
Ramabhyam.
And Guru plus Bhyam, you know, it is
Rupyam.
Guru Bhyam. And yeah, Rama, Guru. What about Hari? Hari missing, huh?
Aribhyam.
Okay, Hari plus Bhyam. Hari plus Bhyam. Hari Bhyam. Solve Bhyam. 3-2. Similarly, Pitra plus Bhyam. Pitra plus Bhyam will be Pitra Bhyam. Nothing else happens. Kartra plus Bhyam will be Kartra Bhyam. Right? Nothing happens. Simple. Kartra Bhyam. So if we do 3-2, 4-2, I mean 3-3, 4-2, 4-3, 5-2, 5-3, done. Okay, so simple. What happens in Hari plus Bhyam? Anything happens? No. Just join, right? Hari plus Bhyam is what? Hari Bhyam. Guru plus Bhyam. Guru Bhyam. Pitra plus Bhyam. Pitra Bhyam. Kartra plus Bhyam. Kartra Bhyam. Simple, right? Anything happens here? No. But what about Rama there? What happens here? Something happens here, right? What is the change has happened to Rama?
Dirgha.
Bhyam being there, the Rama has become Rama. So it is when what? What's the difference between Hari, Guru, Pitra and Rama? What is the difference?
Akaranta.
It is Akaranta Shabda. So therefore, if it is Akaranta Shabda, then what will happen? Akaranta Shabda, when it is followed by Dirghatvam. Akaranta Shabda, when followed by the Pratyaya, Supratyaya, right? When followed by Supratyaya, will get Dirghatvam. It's a rule. Akaranta, only Akaranta. Okay, that is why Akaranta and all doesn't happen. When Akaranta Pratyaya followed by the Pratyaya, when Akaranta Pratipadikam and followed by the Pratyaya, what Pratyaya? Supratyaya. What type of Supratyaya? You know it. You know, I told you
Haladi.
Pata plus what will happen?
Patavaha.
How do you get Patavaha? here you know the rule. What is that happened here? A becomes A by because of
Young letter.
when followed by the pratyaya beginning with young,
Young.
the apadantakara will become dirgha.
Dirgha.
This is what we have
Dirgha.
learnt here. Okay. So that is, don't say apadanta, that is not required here. Here, the young pratyaya, the pratyaya beginning with a young letter. So here also pratyaya beginning with young letter, right? Pratyaya beginning with the young letter follows, and the pratyaya here it is supratyaya. So it is different. Don't confuse with ting pratyaya. I just want that dirghatam happens for the anga, only angakarya. Angakarya is same. Okay. The example is only to show you the pratyaya beginning with young letter. Okay. Pratyaya beginning with the letter of the young pratyaya, pratyahara. Rama is a padam. Okay, don't apply that rule here. Cannot be applied also. Apadantakara when followed by young pratyaya. Can you apply that here? No. Can you apply that? Yes or no? Apadantakara when followed by the pratyaya beginning with the young letter, that akara becomes akara. Dirghatam bhavati. Can you apply that here?
No.
No. Why? Because Rama is a padam. Apadanta akara only will become, right? Anga ending with akara. Therefore, you cannot apply that. Therefore, another rule is that which says when supratyaya, here bhyam is supratyaya. There in the example, vas is the ting pratyaya. Okay, different. Sup and ting, they are different. So when bhyam pratyaya, which is a supratyaya beginning with young letter, follows the adanta anga, the adanta anga will become dirgha. Therefore, Rama, it happens. The rule is when the yajnadi sup pratyaye pare, adantasya angasya, can follow. Sanskritam is not difficult. Adantasya angasya dirghatvam bhavati. The rule. Yajnadi, I just, this also make it short. Supi pare. Okay, so that we can make it in one line. Yajnadi supi pare means sup is a pratyaya. When supratyaya beginning with the young letter follows, adantasya angasya dirghatvam bhavati. Therefore, Rama becomes Rama. Here doesn't happen because it is not adantanga. In pala it is happened. Pala shabda. Why? Palabhyam. Because it is adantanga. In vari shabda doesn't happen. Let us do that. Napumsakalinga, you go and see. Pala shabda. Pala plus bhyam. Palabhyam. There it happens. Okay, let me copy this. Pala. That is Tritiya Dvivachanam. Pala plus bhyam. 3-2. Because the anga ending with a, and supratyaya beginning with young letter follows. Therefore, this will become pala. Pala plus bhyam. So that will become palabhyam. So what is the rule? The rule is yajnadi supiya, just right. Yajnadi supi pare dirgaha. Okay, this is simple. This is our rule. Huh? We make it without writing the rule. I'm writing like this. Yajnadi supi pare dirgaha. Dirgaha will happen for anga. Vari plus bhyam. Here doesn't happen. Nothing happens. Just join. Therefore, you get vari bhyam. Etapa. Gurubhyam, haribhyam, sumari varibhyam. Similarly, madhu plus bhyam becomes madhubhyam. Once this is done, then other forms are done. Madhubhyam. Therefore, only for akaranta, some changes happen. For other anta, ikara, ukara, rikara, nothing happens. Even rikara also, nothing happens, just joining. So, therefore, Tritiya Dvivachanam done. What about Tritiya Bhagavachanam? Tritiya Bhagavachanam. Let us do Tritiya Bhagavachanam. Is it clear, this one?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
No. Tritiya Bhagavachanam. Bhagavachana Pratyaya is bis.
Bis.
3-3. Again, for Rama Shabda, okay, we'll come later. Rama Shabda, some changes is there. For other Shabda, what changes is there? Hari Shabda, it is,
Haribi.
any change happens? No.
Mm. Mm.
Only Padanta Sakara replaced by Ru, that you know,
Mm.
Haribi. Similarly, Guru plus Bis become Guru Bihi, right?
Mm.
Nothing happens here also, same. Pitra plus Bihi,
Pitrabe.
Pitra plus Bis, Pitra Bihi. Katra plus Bis, Katra Bihi. So, all are simple. So, only in Akaranta, we have some change happening. What is that? We'll see. Katra Bihi. Now, Akaranta Shabda, that's a rule. That's why Rama Shabda has got a lot of exceptions. See, for Adanta, for Akaranta Shabda, this will be replaced by, you tell me what will be, this will be replaced by what? Final form, you know. Final form is what?
Ramai.
Ramai.
Ramaihi, right? So if its final form is Ramaihi, then what could be the year?
A.
Guess, what? It's simple, reverse work.
A.
A.
Huh? What A?
A.
Where the A should be?
B. Instead of
Instead of
B.
B. Is.
B should be?
A.
Yeah. It should be what? It should be,
Is.
instead of, here it is, we have Ato Bisaha, Ice, that is a rule. Here it is not A, I, make it I. Because anyway, it is same only. A plus A or A plus I. The rule says I. It's okay. You said A, it's okay, fine. Nothing wrong in that. But the rule actually it is I. It's given I for some other reason. Let us not see why it is. So this is replaced by ice. It's a rule. Ato Bisaha Ice. The sutra. This is only for Akaranta Shabda. So for Akaranta Shabda, this is replaced by ice. Therefore, A plus I, what's Sandhi?
Vriddhi.
Vriddhi Sandhi. Similarly, Pala Shabda also, Pala plus bis will become Palaihi.
Alai.
Other Shabda also, all will become this. That nothing happens. Madhubihi, Guru, what is that? Madhubihi and Varibihi,
Hari.
right?
Mm.
So there it's same. So here, let me do this. Napumsakalinga. Napumsakalinga, Tritiya, Bhagavachanam. Here it is. This and 3. So Pala plus bis. This is Adantanga. Therefore, this will be replaced by ice. Therefore, you get Palaihi. After that, Vriddhi Sandhi. Vari plus bis will become Vari Bihi. Then Madhu plus bis will become Madhu Bihi. Okay, done. So once you have done this, then 4-3, 4-4-3 also done, 5-5-3 also done. So nothing to do. Then we have to do 4-1. 4-1, what happens? Let us see. Now 4-1 when we come, then what Sagya works in now? 4-1 when we say. Now comes the Sanya. Gi Sanya comes. So let us do 4-1. Tritiya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam we have done. And now 4-1. Chaturthi Dvivachanam Bhagavachanam we will not do because already done. So Chaturthi Vibhakti Ekavachanam only we will do. So only Panchami Ekavachanam only. Rama plus Pratyaya is Nge. Nge. That is 4-1. What is the form? Rama plus
Ramaya.
Ramaya. Akaranta is something special. Okay. Okay, we'll come to the Akaranta Shabda a little later. Ari plus Nge will become Ari plus Nge. Yeah, Ari, what Sanya it enjoys?
Ghi Sanya.
So Gi Sanya enjoys, right? So Ari enjoys Gi Sanya. So then what happens here? Ari plus Nge. Git Pratyaya follows there. Even otherwise also. Ari Shabda is Rasva Ikaranta Shabda, right? Here Gi Sanya it enjoys. Okay, fine. Then what happens is when the Pratyaya 4-1 follows Nge Pratyaya, which is a Git Pratyaya, right? So Gi Sanyaka Shabda followed by Git Pratyaya. Both are required. Both properties are required. Ari enjoys Gi Sanya. That is by the third rule. That is Rasva Ikaranta Ukaranta Pullinga Napumsakalinga Shabda enjoys Gi Sanya. That is number 1. That property is required. Second thing is the Pratyaya is Git Pratyaya. So when a Git Pratyaya follows the Gi Sanyaka Shabda, then what happens? Finally, what do you get? Araye. Now we can guess what would have happened. When a Pratyaya follows the Gi Sanyaka Anga, what it is called? What happens? Sandhikarya or Angakarya? If it is Sandhikarya, Ari plus A will become Arye. But it is not Arye.
Angakarya.
The way I tell, you can easily make out. When the Pratyaya follows the Anga means some Angakarya must happen. See, how we use the word, you can see. When I use the word Anga, when Pratyaya follows the Anga is a Gi Sanyaka Anga. So, therefore, Gi Sanyaka Anga, that property, Gi Sanya is required for the Shabda. And also, the Pratyaya should be a Git Pratyaya. So, when a Git Pratyaya follows a Gi Sanyaka Anga will undergo Angakarya. What Angakarya?
Gunadesha.
Gunadesha Bhavati. Gunadesha, like what we have seen in Pratama Bhakti. Areha we saw, same way. But Areha is different rule. Here it is different rule. Here it is, condition is Nit Pratyaya following the Gi Sanyaka Shabda. What about in Areha? Areha, what we say, what we said. When just Pratyaya follows, it happens, right? Guru becomes Guravaha, Ari becomes Areha, right? Pitra becomes Pita Pitarav, Pitaraha. Whereas Rama, Purasavana Dirgaha. Understand? Is it clear? So if you remember 1-3 of Ari Shabda, please go back and see. There we applied the same Angakarya. 1-3 Arihi Hareyaha 1-3. Gunadeshaha Bhavati. We said Gunadeshaha. Here Gunadesha happens because of the Pratyaya. Ari plus just Pratyaya follows, therefore Guna happens. Just Pratyaya follows, therefore Guna happens. Just Pratyaya following the Shabda which are not following the Shabda, not Akaranta. If it is Akaranta Shabda, then Pura Parayogo, Pura Savana Dirghadesha Bhavati. Here what we say is, please note, this when just Pratyaya follows, Anga getting Gunadesha. What Anga? The Anga ending with short bubble. That's what we said, right? Anga ending with short bubble. You can see just pratyaya follows Rasva Anga, right? All these things are there. But what about if it is Akara? If it is Akara, then this and this will not happen. There we have to do Purasavana Dirgha. Even if you do this, after that you have to do Purasavana Dirgha. Understand? Because Purasavana Dirgha is there, right? So you have to apply Rama plus Jas A plus As. What will happen? Jas Pratyaya is there. The Rama, the A will be Guna letter of A is A only. Right? So Rama plus Jas. Then again you have to apply Purasavana Dirgha only you have to apply. Therefore, in Rava Shabda, you don't see this, you don't see the influence of this rule. But in other Shabda, Ikaranta, Ukaranta Shabda, you see. Understand? I hope it is clear. In Rama, what happens? Rama plus As. This Jaspratyaya follows Angasya and Rasvantasya Angasya. Guna happens. Guna letter of A is A only. Right? Therefore, Rama plus As only will be there. But you cannot join this just like that. What you have to do? You have to apply. And this is a Ajadi Bhakti Pratyaya following what? Following Akara. Therefore, Purva Parayogo, Purva Savana Dirgha Deshaka Bhavati. Purva is ending with Akka letter, followed by Ajadi Bhakti Pratyaya, and that too it is not ich. If it is Ajadi, this will not happen. It is Ajadi, therefore Purva Savana Yogo, Purva Parayogo, Purva Savana Dirgha Adeshaka Bhavati. Okay. In fact, this just and all we have seen for the last two classes. So I don't want to deal with that now, but you just go back and see that. Just referring to that. There also we have done this Angakarya, Gunadesha. There Gunadesha because of the Pratyaya follows just. Here Gunadesha is because of the Pratyaya as well as the Anga must enjoy that particular Sanya, Gisanya. Understand? So Ari becomes Are, right? Are plus, we have then A. What's Sandhi then? Are plus A becomes Are. What's Sandhi? The Ayadi Sandhi, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Are. Then Guru plus Nye, 4-1, what will happen? Again, same thing here. Guru will become
Guru.
Guru plus A. Then
Gurave.
Gurave. Ayadi Sandhi, Gurave. Similarly, Pitra, okay, what will happen to Pitra? Interesting now. Here, Pitra plus Nye.
No,
Hmm?
it is not a key sanya.
Exactly, not a Gisanya. Therefore, what will happen?
Pitra plus ne.
Pitra plus A. So, therefore, it will become
3.
what Sandhi? N Sandhi, simple. R plus A. When this when
3.
Gisanya and all doesn't not there, no Angakarya can happen, right? Then just do Sandhi Karya. Angakarya is stronger. Therefore, you do Angakarya if it is possible. Not there, then do Sandhi Karya in Sandhihi. Simple. Similarly, Kartra plus Nye becomes Kartre. Same thing here also. This Yen Sandhi happens. And 4-2 already done. 3-2 we have done, the 4-2 done. 4-3, same. Pitrabhihi, Kartrabhihi. Right? But yeah, Pitrabhihi. Okay, Byaha, Pitrabhyaha, Aribhyaha, Gurubhyaha, Bhyaha. What about Rama? Okay, Rama we have to do. Because Rama is something very special. Chaturthi Bhakti Ekavachanam we have done. Chaturthi Bhakti Dvivachanam we don't have to do. Chaturthi Bhakti Bhagavachanam For Ari, Guru and Pitra, Katra, we don't have to do, but Rama we have to do. So only Rama I will do, and then I will stop. Okay. Only Rama I will do. Rama Shabda, that's why it's very special, because it is exceptional. Rama plus Chaturthi Bhagavachana. Other Shabda, nothing is just join, you get the form. But Rama plus Vyas, what will happen? Here also the Pratyaya is, what type of Pratyaya?
Young Pratyaya.
Young Pratyaya. Okay, but now we don't say young, but something else.
So Pratyaya beginning with
Jal.
hmm.
And it is Bhagavachana Pratyaya, right? In the Bhagavachanam, you see, please pay attention. Bhagavachana Pratyaya, beginning with the Jal, when follows the Adantanga, now what will happen? What Karya? Anga Karya, Sandhi Karya?
Angakari.
Anga Karya will happen. Bhagavachana, Jal Pratyaya means the Pratyaya beginning with the Jal follows the Anga, then the Anga will get the Adesha, what? Gunadesh. The Anga will get the Adesha, Ye. Ekara is Adesha. A will get. So Rama will become the Rama, that A is replaced by A. Therefore Rame. Rame and then
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
It's the rule. When a Bhagavachana Pratyaya beginning with Jal follows the Adantanga, then Adantanga will get Ekara Adesha. Therefore you will have Ramebhyaha, Palebhyaha. Iti. So rule. Please note. This is when Jaladi Bhagavachana Suprate, Supi Pare. Please note. When Jaladi Bhagavachana Supi Pare, Akarasya Sthane, Akara of the Pratipadikam. Akara, the end letter of the Pratipadikam. Akara meaning always by default only end. Okay, we don't take middle and all. Pare, Akara must be the end letter of the Pratipadikam. That is replaced by end letter of the Pratipadikam, or we can call end letter of the Anga. Adanta Anga, replaced by A. Therefore, Ramebhyaha. What about Guru? Nothing happens. Gurubhyaha. Hari, Haribhyaha. Pitra, Pitrabhyaha. Kartra, Kartrabhyaha. No change happens. Right? Only for Rama. So from Rama, you can collect all the special rules for Rama, and you can have Rama Shabda separately. So Rama only is, it's a exempted from other Shabdas, special Shabda. A lot of exceptions are there for Rama. Then Panchami, I think we'll do the next class. You follow what that we have done? 3 and 4. Last 2 classes, first and 2 we did. Pratama Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti of all the Ajanta Shabda. Now today we have done Tritiya and Chaturthi. In fact, simple. Tritiya, what we did is that for the Rama Shabda, Ta is replaced by Ina. This is a simple rule. Ta Nasi Nasam, Ina Atsyaha. You can remember this. The Panchami also we will see. Nasi is At, Ramat. Then Saptami, Shashti is Nas. Nas is replaced by Sya. Therefore Ramasya you get. So for Rama Shabda, this is the sutra. This becomes easy for Rama. So Rama, this Ta is replaced by Ina we saw. And I introduced Gi Sanya. For the Gis, to understand Gi Sanya, we should know Nadi Sanya. Why it is, we will continue in the next class. You will understand that, why it is. So Nadi Sanya, Gi Sanya. Then Ari plus Nandal, nothing happens here, just replacing, because Ari enjoys Gi Sanya, therefore replacing Ta by Na. That is the only thing happens. After that, only Melana. So here Gi Sanya application you can see. Then Tritiya Vibhakti Dvivachanam, that we saw. When Yajnadi Pratyaya follows, Adantasya Dirghatvam Bhavati. Please note, this is Yajnadi Pratyaya follows. Whereas Vyas is Bhagavachanam is very important. When a Bhagavachana Pratyaya beginning with a Jal, Vyas or Bigi also Yajnadi only, but they are Bhagavachanam. Vyam is not Bhagavachanam. Suppose if Vyam is Bhagavachanam, then what will happen? Then A will be replaced by A. Why? But here it is not Bhagavachanam. It is Dvivachanam. Therefore, Akara will not be replaced by A. What we did now. Okay, please remember the difference between these two rules. Here we have to apply the Jnani Supratyaya follows Adanta Sangasya Dirghatam Bhavati. Only for Akaranta Shabda, Rama Shabda. Other Shabda, no changes, just add. Then Rama Shabda, when this follows, this is replaced by I. This is a special rule for Rama. For Adantanga, for Adanta Shabda, this is a rule. Then Chaturthi, Chaturthi. Oh, Chaturthi we didn't do. Oh, okay. I said we will do. Okay, I forgot. Chaturthi. Chaturthi, what happens? Rama plus Nye. Nye is replaced by. Nye is replaced by. It's a rule. Nye is replaced by. Ya. Nye Yaha. Nye Yaha. That is a rule. Nye Sthane. In the place of Nye, Ya will be the Adesha. Therefore, this will be Ya. Now, what type of pratyaya is this? What type of pratyaya?
Young letter.
Yangadi pratyaya. Therefore, Angasya Dirghatam Bhavati Ramaya. So, therefore, this rule applies. Yajnadi pratyaya follows the Adantanga. Therefore, Tasya Dirghatam Bhavati. Right? Therefore, you have Ramaya. Understand? Then here, other Shabda, Hari, Guru, and all. Nit pratyaya follows. And Anga ending the Gisanya. Therefore, Gunadesha Bhavati. After that, Sandhikarya. Okay, that's all. Then other forms are same as the Tritiya Bhakti. Therefore, you skip it. So, Tritiya and Chaturthi we have done. You follow?
Yes, Jay.
Okay. Then Panchami, Shashti, we will do in the next class. You please write all the Shabdas separately. Rama, Adi, Guru, Pitru, Karta. 5 Shabdas, you take it. You write it separately and write the sequence of the roots. Write the sequence of application of the roots. Okay. So we'll stop here. If you have any doubts, any difficulty, please ask. Okay. Gisanya, do you follow? Gisanya, Nadi Sanya. That we will
Yes,
add. We'll modify that. We'll modify means we are going to add something more to that. We'll do that in the next class. Okay. We'll keep this document as it is. From here we'll proceed. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. After completing this Ajanta Shabda, we will proceed with infant reader and Anton. Okay. You complete this. In another 2 classes will be over. Then I will give somebody. Okay. Then this topic is over. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyawada, Guruji.